one very important mindset that you need to achieve like everything here, and it's called the growth mindset. I highly recommend that maybe outside of this video you do more thinking and more researching about this. Now, the growth mindset, in short, the belief that skill and intelligence can be developed just with effort, that you can achieve whatever you want as long as you put your mind to it. And I'm living proof that the growth mindset really works. So let's move on now to the third part of the fundamentals, which is the physical side. This is the time to focus on your fitness. Whilst everyone else is making the excuse like, oh, I'm too tired, I don't want to, it's gonna take too long, it takes too long, I don't have time. You're gonna be the one who actually puts in the effort, and the results will show. People will respect you if you build this body. People won't respect you if you look like a fucking boy. You need to be built like a man, and when you're a teenager, that is the best time to start on your fitness journey. Fitness, and especially building a muscular, attractive body, is your secret weapon, because this is something that not only do you have 100% control over, it's actually something that overlaps into every other area of your life. If you want to be good with girls, and we're going to talk about girls in a second, don't worry, but if you want to improve your mental focus, your clarity, your productivity, if you want to get higher grades, if you want to make more friends, if you want people to respect you, if you want to make more money, all of that will come from just looking better, looking stronger, looking more muscular. A lot of teenagers I speak to get too overwhelmed with this, and that's probably why you haven't started. If you knew exactly what to do, you'd do it, but it's just like it's overcomplicated, and you've watched all the different videos about diet and training, and you get like burnt out. You're like, what is all this? I can't even go to a gym. I can't do this. I don't have that exercise. I can't do that one. I don't have that equipment and stuff. I'm gonna make it easy for you. If you're just a young guy who's been overwhelmed at all the fitness advice, and you're pretty much not doing anything at all I'd recommend is just start hitting some kind of workout a couple times a week. Just do 3 exercises, this simple ass workout: push-ups, pull-ups, and squats. Forget everything else. Push-ups, pull-ups, and squats. Push-ups you can do anywhere, and if you can't do like real push-ups, just get on your knees, do push-ups, do them nice and slow, don't overthink it, literally just hit some push-ups. In terms of pull-ups, a lot of guys will say, oh, but Hamza, 1, I can't do pull-ups, or 2, I don't have anywhere to do them. You don't have anywhere to do them. Now, probably you do, you just are refusing to go outside. Like, if you live in a residential area, there usually is some kind of pull-ups that you can do within a mile that you could go like run to. Now, if you can't, literally just get your parents to just buy the doorway attachment. Like, tell your dad that you want this, tell your dad that you want to start like working out. I promise you right now that if you like show them this, if you show them the price of it, it's not going to be expensive. It's like a little doorway attachment that you can add, just like you can slot it under your door, or maybe you can ask him to get like a metal one to drill into your wall, and you really say to him like, I want to get big and strong. I promise you, even if you feel like they're not going to buy it, they would buy it for you. Like, your parents would, your dad especially will absolutely fucking love it if his son said like he wants to start like exercising and working out because he wants to build a muscular body. You might say, but Hamza, pull-ups are really hard and I can't do them. You know what, fair enough. When I first started, I couldn't do a single pull-up, and so the way that you do pull-ups, if you can't actually do pull-ups, what you can do is hold it, jump up, and pull yourself at the same time. So you've essentially cheated, and you're already at like, you know, the top of the bar, and you're like holding on, and very slowly just do the other half of the motion, which is almost like the pull down, letting yourself come down. If you do a movement slowly, even on like the down phase, it still hits that same muscle like quite hard. If you literally just do those 3 in like a workout a couple times a week consistently, you'll be ahead of literally about 80% of the guys that you know. And in terms of your diet, this is again something that a lot of guys get overwhelmed with. Essentially, what we want when you're a teenager is for you to do what's called bulking. We want you to gain weight. We want you to eat more, because this is literally the point in your life that you're going to grow the most, and your body really wants that fuel to optimize that growing. If you eat more right now, you'd probably end up taller in the next few years than if you like really like deprived yourself of food. That's like the main things. We just want you to eat like a lot of protein, a lot of like, you know, like meat and eggs, like, you know, the protein type of stuff that you can think of. Try and ask your parents if they can just give you more of that. If your parents get like unhealthy food, let's say your parents like keep bringing like McDonald's or something, simply just eat a little bit less of it. So if your parents bring you like a burger and fries, and usually you eat the burger and fries, maybe take half the fries that you'd normally eat. Maybe you leave like 3 bites of the burger and just kind of like, you know, give it to someone, so you're already full. And finally, in terms of your physical health, let's just talk about posture. As humans, we're not supposed to spend our day like looking down at our phones, and so I want to give you like a very, very easy, like literally the easiest stretch that you can do anywhere. Like, we're both going to do it right now, but it's also actually one of the most effective to make you look more confident and more strong and more like disciplined. So practice it with me. Literally just sit there on your chair and just tuck your chin into your neck. Hold it for a second hard, like really squeeze it hard. And again. Do that in sets of like 10, like do it 10 times and then have like a little rest. If you do that a couple times a day, your posture is going to start to get like nice and confident again.